She doesn't have the time for me. She doesn't have the time. I've been trying to catch her across the floor of the bar. Haven't been that fortunate so far. And I let the rain clouds get the best of me. You and I, we get stuck with the worst. An insensitive arsehole with his head in the clouds, trying to catch the eye of any girl who walks by. Way off in the distance, a lighthouse is shining out to sea. Makes me wonder just what love is, and wonder what's the point if it's only temporary. Way up in the sky above me, heaven's like crowns the clouds. Makes me think about just what life is, something I can't quite explain out loud. I got no answers though, just 100 questions. I wonder, will she ever make the time for me? Oh, will she ever take the time? I've been walking round in circles trying to figure it out. Oh my life, oh my word, I can't stop fooling about. But then I let the rain clouds get the best of me, and you and I, we get stuck with the worst. A histrionic bastard with just one thing on his mind, trying to get some attention from the girl that I set my sights on. Another restless night alone, I dreamed of a lighthouse shining out to sea. Made me think about just what love is, and wonder what's the point if it's only temporary. The cold of the covers surrounds me, the stillness of the January air. And I dreamed of a ship on the horizon, I dreamed of the softness of her hair. I got no answers though, just 100 questions. I wonder, will she ever take the time for them? All those answers that I need so badly. I've been thinking all day long, and even longer into the night. Haven't been that fortunate yet, but I hope that someday I might. And then I let the rain clouds run off with the best of me, and I feel so sick, it's like I've simply stopped working. I can't stop trying to catch her eye across the floor of the bar, like a lighthouse shining out across the sea, across the stars. Someday we can sail above the waves. Someday we'll forget the darker days. But honey, that's too much, too much, too much for me to hold on to. Someday, when your lonely work is done, someday we can sit out in the sun. But honey, that's too much, too much, too much for me to hold on to.
150 to Carlisle. Carlisle. Her parents' house stands off a little lane on the edge of Carlisle. It was Christmas last time I was there. Her parents liked me then and got me very, very drunk on gin and mulled wine. Boxing Day morning, we woke up in a little spare room. The light was dawning, and we went quietly outside. We walked the dogs, Tina the Jack Russell, and Mammoth the pug. We took them down to the river, where the cordew meets the The sun was shining, the sky was clear, and the light danced between the leaves of the evergreens. We could go there tomorrow, perhaps, in between my inevitable naps, as long as I can sit with you like that again. But what else does tomorrow hold in store? Will you take me in or leave me at the door? Send me back down the motorway. Not that, no way. Down in the river, where the cordew meets the Eden. You took off your shoes and dipped your naked toes into the freezing water. You gasped, I held your hand, and we stood there for a minute as the December sun played at your feet. Tina and Mammoth just gave you a look, and I helped you put back on your socks and trainers. I remember your words exactly. The water just looks so clear. There's no point in being scared. And you lay your head on my shoulder. Come on, stay awake. Hi, Sophia. My name's Jake. Do you come here often? Sorry, that was pretty bad. I guess I'd better be off then. Okay, fair enough, I'll try and make this exciting. I work in digital resources, editing and managing user-uploaded content for a cookery video website. Alright, well I only said I'd try. be difficult when the thing behind the lens is definitely better looking than the thing it's pointed at. You smiled and I said, I'd love to take you out, I'd love to get to know you. And you said, sure, yeah, that sounds great, so how about tomorrow? We went on a couple of whirlwind dates, a game at Sutton Laser Quest, a meal at Clapham Pizza Express, 2 tickets to see a Tribe Called Quest. And we shared our passions for old school message hip-hop. You said you hated comic books, but you were willing to take a look. And I felt this new feeling that knocked me down, and the feeling kept returning. Over spicy noodles in Chinatown, both our tongues were burning. And I said, the only thing that's hotter than this food is the way you look tonight. You laughed, and I said, I'd love to cook you breakfast, you know, anytime you'd want to. And you said, sure, yeah, that sounds great, how about tomorrow? Later you'd graduated and my friends and I were moving out. I needed to find a new flatmate and I didn't have to think about it. Sophia, the focus of my life for the past few months has been you, and it makes me feel so complete. I'd love it to continue. So I was thinking, how about you? You and me went down to Croydon IKEA, bought a new sofa and some kitchen gear, made a new friend with next door's cat, bought some champagne to toast the new flat. And I said, I'd love to buy some frames to hang your photographs. And you said, sure, yeah, that sounds great, so how about tomorrow? How about tomorrow? A year down the line, we should be holding up fine. I laugh, it still makes you laugh. Yeah, you smile, it still makes me smile. The whole future should be ours, ours. But how about not telling me? How about not calling me? How about me freaking out? How about... I really thought you'd call, thought you'd text, thought you'd turn up at the door. But the days went by, no reply. I still don't think I knew the pain I'd caused you.